What do you get when you take a bunch of crazy talented, quick-thinking, fearless performers and put them in a room full of strangers ready to laugh? Give up? It's called SAK Comedy Lab. Yeah, that's what it's called, and we'll find out why that's its name later on in the episode. But today, we're checking out Orlando's premier improv comedy club, SAK Comedy Lab. Hey, I'm Jonathan. This is Orlando Beyond the Brochures. Are you ready for some improv comedy? Improv comedy means no scripts, no rehearsals, no safety nets, just pure live fun. Every show is different, and you can catch a show almost every night of the week. I am so excited to see these comedians make up the entire show. And you know what? Why don't you come with me? Let's go inside. Wow, Sarah, thank you. Oh, so, hey, I'm Jonathan. We're at SAK Comedy Lab, and this is Orlando. So, when the theme parks close, which they all close early, when all the touristy attraction things are dark, there's at least one place in Orlando that you know is gonna be open at least till like 2 a.m., maybe later, and that's downtown. And the best thing you can do with your time, your money, and your sense of humor is come to what we just found, SAK Comedy Lab. It's sort of a whose line is it anyway, live, in person, and frankly, it's funnier.
Let's start with positive emotions. What is a synonym for happy? A word that's just like happy. Yes?
Ecstatic.
Ecstatic. I love it. Anything else?
Elated.
Elated. Yes.
Excited.
Excited? Yes. Excited. Yes.
Giddy.
Giddy.
Joy.
Joy. Good. How would you feel if you had been up for 30 hours without sleeping? Exhausted.
Giddy.
Somebody said murderous. Was that you? Murderous. Okay. And maybe some negative emotions. What are some negative emotions? Yes. In the glasses. Nice and loud, my friend.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Bad.
I can't hear you, my friend.
Bad.
Bad. The emotion of bad. I love it. Yes.
Grumpy.
Grumpy. Yes.
Rage.
Rage. Yes.
Depressed.
Depressed. All the way in the back. Nerdy. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Great. Nerdy. And the hand next to that?
Exhausted.
Exhausted.
And one more, the fancy man in the suit.
Yes, fancy hand.
You.
That's
you. Don't worry.
Yes.
How about passive aggressive?
Oh! See what you did there, Frank? Passive aggressive. Interesting.
Yes. One more because you're waving around. New York and New York. And that's the it. That's the it. That's the it.
Do you want to get a suggestion?
Great point. Yep, I'm asking you for one more thing. If you're over the age of 30, what did your grandparents do for a job?
Castanet dancer.
Castanet dancer?
Yes.
Who needs to know? Castanet dancer is perfect. Thank you.
That's actually true. My grandmother lived in Cuba. My grandfather actually met her at a club where she was dancing with castanets.
Castanet dancer.
Yes, I've been dancing castanet for 22 years,
That's it.
Excited.
Oh my God! 22 years! That's amazing! And you look so young.
Really? Really?
Coming out of the womb, already being a castanet dancer for 22 years.
That's what my mom says. She says the sounds of her body were like.
That is poetry. Poetry. Oh my God!
you.
I think you should be perfect for this job. I don't see.
Thank you. I've got
Exhausted.
references. I have plenty of references if you want to call anybody. I've done the cruise ships.
Yeah.
I've done on land. I'm really hoping
Wow.
for air
Yes,
eventually.
you have a lot to say.
I could just show you.
Yeah, you do that. You go hide and I will seek.
Right here.
Hider! I got you!
I like you.
Me too!
I've never gotten along with a boss before.
Oh, I'm just like one of those cool bosses.
Good.
Passive aggressive.
Okay? Okay, yeah.
That's crazy because I actually used to work for this lady Deborah of Deb's Dance Shoes.
Oh, you did?
Yes, and she was kind of like rude, and I was like, hey, who's the talent?
Oh, talent.
Yeah. Well, and only by.
Rage.
That seems productive!
Whoa.
I haven't seen you do one dance step since you've come through the door. You just talk about it. You don't actually ever show. What is dance? Dance is not a talking medium. It's a visual medium. It's a kinesthetic medium. Dance!
I'm crying.
Dance harder!
Satisfied redneck.
Well,
You think?
well, that is some mighty fine dance. I must say.
Thank you. I did that for my thesis in college.
Brittany.
Oh, yeah.
I was not disappointed by that.
We got 3. We got 5. And 5.
So in a market where everybody is not just obsessed, but really focused on, I mean, this is all this market cares about is tourism. One of the things we try to get across is that it's not just the Ferris wheels and the slingshots and the theme parks. Believe it or not, the reason you have a great time at those theme parks, when the lines are too long or you hear music somewhere or the parade goes by, the reason you have such a great time is because there are people who live around here who work there. And sometimes those people, they don't work there, or they don't just work there. They're actually actors, they're artists, they've studied, they've practiced, and you know what? If you enter into a room full of them, you're going to have the best time of your entire trip. Doesn't even matter what night. I mean, here we are on, what is this, a Friday? Wonderful. I've seen this show on a Monday, on a Tuesday. It's always great. We're at SAK Comedy Lab. And these people, what can I say? They're brilliant. They're producing a show on a stage with no script. You've heard of Whose Line Is It Anyway or Anyhow or whatever. That's on camera. You want to see that live? You want to laugh out loud? You want to have the best night you've ever had and maybe even make your way up on stage? Check out SAK Comedy Lab. Now, I don't know why it's called SAK. We'll find that out in a moment. But these are the actors. And listen, they're fantastic. Here they are.
Hi. Hi, I'm Jay.
I'm Sean. I'm David.
I'm Mira.
I'm Greg.
And we perform tonight at SAK. We have an ensemble of 40 people, so you never know who you're going to get here, but we'd love to have you come out.
What is it like to step onto this stage knowing that you not only don't have a script to memorize, recite, whatever, but knowing that, okay, I'm going to make it all up right now? What's that like? In front of how many people fit in this theater?
Seats about 190.
Oh my God.
So, and usually we're close to sold out. Yeah.
How do you do that?
I think for me, what I love about coming here and performing is being able to perform with everyone in the ensemble, and I know I can trust each and every one of them that they've got my back, right? And if I'm, if I'm faltering or something, somebody's gonna pick me up and carry me, and that's what it's about. And just having the fun with each other and being able to share that with anybody that wants to come here, I think it's really special, especially when the art scene is struggling right now in the state of Florida. You have places like this, you have places like Orlando Family Stage, the Orlando Shakespeare Theater, just perform, these people that are hard workers, just trying to put on live theater in a local community, and you can see that community here, and that's what I love about SAK Comedy Lab working here.
This isn't like getting a ticket to the Dr. Phillips Center or Bob Clark. I mean, this theater is intimate. The performers are right there in your face, and what I think is kind of interesting, at least to me, is this is more like a coliseum than a Broadway show.
Yeah.
You have no idea how this is going to go.
True. What we know is that we have an idea of how to play together. We've practiced that on how to make things up together by some of the basic rules of improv. But then we just know we're coming out here to play, and if we're having fun, most people in the world want to be part of people having fun. So that's what we do, is we try and create an audience of people who want to play.
You say that, and that's wonderful, and it's brilliant. But listen. I was sitting over there, and I thought, there's no way they're going to make something out of what was just said.
And
we think furniture. Furniture was not what somebody was expecting.
Right.
Yeah.
And yet, you turned the entire scene into something about furniture, and it was funny and topical, and it didn't seem like you were reciting a script.
No, we weren't.
No.
There are no scripts, promise.
I think that's what is also a standout of SAK Comedy Lab as opposed to some other great live theater here, is that it happens this night and then it never happens again. So there's like a special moment that we share with the audience that kind of connects us in just this one night, to where I feel like that drives me to come here, and I hope that drives other people to come back.
So if I had the night free, and I knew I could go see, I don't know, Hercules on Ice, or I could go
Which
to...
you should. That actually sounds
Yeah.
I shouldn't say random things in the crowd, right? It should be very specific.
To be fair, you could suggest that here and see it here as well.
Yeah, just without the ice, without it.
And we saw that tonight. There was a whole musical that doesn't exist or didn't exist until you did something. But my question is, why should someone come here to SAK Comedy Lab when they could spend, in my opinion only, way too much money on, I don't know what it's called, Magically Drawn Together, or Circus of the Moon, or whatever. Like, this is real. It's not rehearsed. It's not practiced. I would assume you know who's going to be on each night, but I would wager that
Sometimes.
I would wager that what we're looking at and experiencing as an audience members is not rehearsal that ends up a particular way, but training and openness and artistry that happens with or without the fear of failure, but in front of all of us.
You get to see the mess, right?
We get to see all of it.
And that's what we love about improv, because you see a struggle. We have moments in every show when we're like, what's going to happen next? And I think that's a very human thing, and I think that's a very exciting thing, because sure, there's a beautiful place for polished art and theater and theme park attractions. That's fantastic work. But
this is downtown Orlando.
But and here you're in on the process. You get to offer up ideas. You get to help make the art, and I think that's what keeps us coming back. Sure.
Because it is always different, which is always interesting to our heads. And for the money, like you said, you're getting a real value for your money.
I'll tell you right now, I don't think you're charging enough. We can cut that if we need to, but I don't think you're charging enough. This was world class, because I'm watching people actually going through the motions of creating in that moment, rather than looking at something, or I should say observing something that has been created and then rehearsed.
I mean, you put it so beautifully, like this is an organic process that happens every show, not every night, but weekends. It's an organic process, and it's also a communal process. It's not just us, it's something that, we hopefully pull the audience into, and that they feel like they can come along with us in the journey. And in the fact that we don't rehearse things before, there is a joy and a freedom and a little bit of relief in that there isn't something scripted. We get to create something ourselves every time.
And we all felt like we were part of the show without having to be up here, and the drinks are way too cheap, so cash in while you can.
The tickets are too cheap, the drinks are cheap, we're too cheap.
What is it, and this is my last question unless anyone wants to say anything, but what is it that A, makes you guys want to do that? Because that seems terrifying, but B, why should someone come see you guys here at SAK instead of spending, it's not a lot of money, what was it, $40 for us to get in, whatever, instead of spending a few dollars on something that is pre-rehearsed, or just like a themed bar where once you get in, it's like every other bar, it's dark, the music's too loud, the drinks are too expensive, but oh look, there's a fun painting on the wall. Why come to SAK? That's my last question.
Well, first of all, I think you should do all those things. I think you should support scripted theater as well. But
see, he's nicer than me.
I think that what SAK does is it's different every night, right? We said that before, but every time you come here, you will see a completely different show. Fridays and Saturdays are staples. It's the shows we've been doing for decades. But then there's new and unique stuff all week too. P Sparkle, Bracket Brothers, Hot Sauce. There's all these little kind of independent shows.
This means
different shows that we offer.
You have a show called Hot Sauce?
We sure do. So it's all on the website, SAKComedyLab.com.
Wait, say the website again, and then please explain the show that's called Hot Sauce.
SAK.com will get you there. Don't put a C in there.
Support local theater. Please go to the Renaissance Theater Company. Go see drag. Go see SAK Comedy Lab. Support all local artists here in Orlando. Thank you. Let's go.
I hope that was fun for you guys.
Yeah,
We had a great time back there.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Listen, we might have been a little pressed for time, right? Even though they took much longer than they needed to. But let me tell you something. What you want to see when you come on vacation, it's not all the things that the corporations have been, curating and rehearsing and planning for decades. What you want to see when you come to a theater, and look over there, that's what this is. What you want to see when you come to a theater is artistry. Let me tell you something. SAK Comedy Lab, right in the middle of downtown Orlando. Look, if you're staying in Kissimmee or near one of the parks, it's a couple of minutes. What you're going to get when you come here is some of the best artistry, creativity, and comedy you'll find in all of this area. So look, come check out SAK Comedy Lab, and if you think I'm wrong, if you disagree, put it in the comments, and we'll talk. We'll have a, what did they call it, like an improv off, or improv. Look, I'm not a pro, so, challenge me. But these people, they're amazing. How do I know that? Because they've trained for decades. And we had a great time tonight. If you want great entertainment and you don't want to pay enormous prices, SAK Comedy Lab. Come on in. What an incredible show. I didn't know what to expect. And you know what? I still don't even really know what happened, but I loved every single second of it. Whether you're here with friends, on a date, or looking for something to do after your conference wraps for the evening, check out SAK Comedy Lab. It's one of those Orlando gyms you've really got to experience for yourself. You can find SAK Comedy Lab at 55 West Church Street in downtown Orlando. Parking is available at the Plaza parking garage right around the corner. Their website is SAK.com. Give them a call if you have questions. Their number is 407-648-0001. I'm Jonathan, and this is Orlando, taking you beyond the brochures.